In the season opener, it was Jeff Gordon, Elliott Sadler, Kyle Busch, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. who would battle for the win. But in the end, it would be Jeff Gordon in the number 24 DuPont Chevrolet who would come away with the first victory of the season and a berth in the Copperhead Cup Series Season 5 playoffs. This week, we're at the Blue Ridge Raceway for the Blue Ridge 250. Ryan Newman, the Rocket Man, was fast in qualifying. He won the pole for this race, but he's not the only fast Penske Dodge this weekend, as Rusty Wallace, his teammate, qualified on the outside pole. Before we get this race started, let's take a look at the race info and starting lineup. 10 laps, 18 cars, and bonus points at halfway for the top 5 drivers. You can see some of the fantasy picks there on the bottom left of your screen, and in the starting lineup there are 2 drivers making their series debut today. David Stremme in the number 40 Tums Dodge, as well as Travis Kvapil in the number 77 Mobil 1 Dodge. Right now the pace car is coming onto pit road, the field is coming off turn 4, and we're ready to get this race underway. Race 2 of Season 5 of the Copperhead Cup Series is green. Down the backstretch, Newman's going to pull away from his teammate Rusty Wallace. He's going to clear him as they go through turns 3 and 4. Terry Labonte is going to take second place away from Rusty Wallace as Ryan Newman leads lap 1. Terry Labonte looking all over the back of Ryan Newman. Labonte's going to look low as they come into turn 1. Side by side up front between Hendrick Motorsports number 44 of Terry Labonte and Roger Penske's number 12 of Ryan Newman. Labonte's going to get his first lap lead of the season, but here comes his teammate Jimmie Johnson. He's looking to the inside. Coming off turn 2, Hendrick teammates are side by side for the race lead. Johnson's going to get that lap lead. Dale Jr. is looking all over the back of him. Now they're 3 wide for the lead. Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the bottom as they go into turn 3. Johnson can't quite clear him. Coming off the corner, halfway bonus points this time by. Jimmie Johnson gets 5, Dale Jr. gets 4. Jr. tries to look on the inside again as they go down the backstretch into turn 3. Johnson still can't quite clear him. Now they're side by side, dead even at the line. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to pull into the lead as they go through turns 1 and 2. Ryan Newman trying to take second place away from Jimmie Johnson. He's trying to get himself back up to the front after he was shuffled back. Jeff Gordon is making his way into this battle, and so is David Stremme in the 40 car. It'll be 2 laps to go this time by. Dale Jr. looking for his first win in the Copperhead Cup Series and a berth in the Season 5 playoffs. But he's going to have to fend off Ryan Newman. He's going to look to the inside coming off turn 2. Battle up front side by side with a lap and a half to go. Jr.'s going to clear him through turns 3 and 4. Coming off turn 4, Dale Jr. gets the white flag. Here comes Jeff Gordon to the inside of Ryan Newman. Side by side for second. That's going to help the 8 cars. He's pulling away. Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time, it's going to be Dale Earnhardt Jr. getting his first win in the Copperhead Cup Series and clinching a berth in the Season 5 playoffs. Now let's take a look at the race results of this caution-free race. We may not have had any yellow flags, but this race was not short on excitement. Lots of great battles up front. Dale Jr. ended up leading the most laps. He gets an extra 2 bonus points for that, as we give bonus points for leading a lap and leading the most laps here in the Copperhead Cup Series. As we finish up here with the race results, let's move on to the season stats page. You can see that Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon are at the very top of this list. That's because in both of the first 2 races, they finished first and second. One driver that deserves a shout out, and you see him here on the grid in 13th, that's David Stremme, the number 40 car. He made his series debut today, and he's only running part-time, but that was a great showing for that Chip Ganassi race team. There's a familiar name at the top of the fantasy standings leaderboard, and it's last season's champion, 1989 Worms 1. He picked Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon for this race, so he scored a ton of points. Other people who picked Dale Jr. as one of their picks include AnyName06, Ian White 2264, and Action Racing Network. Be sure to leave your picks in the comment section below. You can pick 2 drivers. Pick any 2 drivers from the left side of the screen, and you're in the competition. It's that simple. The next race is going to be on Sunday, February 18th, the same day as the Daytona 500. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Race 2, and I hope to see you guys back here in just a few weeks for Race 3.